Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Thank you for stopping by again. So, excuse the hair, excuse the look. I just got back from the gym just like a little bit ago, so I just got out of the shower as well. But I'm literally just getting the day started, and I mentioned in yesterday's video about bulletproof coffee. I kind of want to put you all on game real quick and kind of show just exactly how I do this process. Yeah. Alright, so literally every other time before this I've used a blender. So this is the first time I've never used a blender. So I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to work. I mean, I'm sure it should be fine. Like, sure it really shouldn't be a big deal. But we'll see. We're going to find out. Just trying to do my Casey Willax thing, you know? I never know how much to put in, so just gonna do like a little bit extra. Alright, that should be honestly good for like the amount I'm doing. Just make it even. Thing is, I don't know exactly how many fucking calories this is getting me.
Watch your profanity.
Okay, cool, we're past 30 seconds, I can swear. Oh my god, really? Huh. So that didn't work. God. What's the fun part? Jesus. So now we blend all of it up. Honestly, I think I should have added just a little bit more butter. I saw the amount that went in there to the amount of coffee that we have. It needs more. Oh yeah. You know you did it right when you got that frothy foam at the end of it. Alright everybody, so I kind of wanted to shift this video over to kind of this idea that I'm thinking about doing for the channel, and kind of wanted to like run it by everybody and kind of see like if anybody had any ideas on topics. Just kind of very, very similar to what I did with the mukbang video, and how I asked kind of like what people wanted to hear me talk about, and you know, maybe some questions they had for me. So I mentioned in like, I think it was a video like a couple weeks ago now, I mentioned this one channel that I follow named Jay Cosette, and he recently started doing these like car talk videos. At least this is what he calls them car talks, and that's pretty much where it started off with, I think like he was telling like some, you know, stories about himself, but he'll bring in like, you know, either like a friend, or I think the most recent video was somebody that he had like just met, and they'll kind of like, you know, give their story and kind of like on deep like conversations and kind of like, you know, things that they've struggled with and everything like that. And you know, usually they're like very long, like uncut videos, and just people just kind of like, you know, just like I said, just mentioning stuff that they struggle with, stuff that, like, you know, they went through in life, and kind of like, you know, where they're at and like what they've done to get there. I knew my neighbors were gonna be up to something when I was doing this. And I kind of wanted like, I've wanted to do that concept for a minute. That's like what I said back in that, like, you know, I think I was like some like mukbang I was doing when I was eating eggs. I kind of mentioned that, like, you know, I wanted to do this video or something like along those lines, and I want to do it outside of the mukbang. I want to kind of have like maybe like one video a week where I'm kind of going to be getting into like deep conversations, probably just like sitting down right here, or maybe even like having like a friend join me, and where we kind of yeah, we get into like deeper topics, like, you know, kind of like talk about our story and everything like that, our, you know, like what happened to us and everything. And my main issue is I just don't really know where to start, you know, and I've wanted to like kind of like talk about things like, you know, pretty much just like tell my story essentially like that for a minute. And that's been my main issue, is like not knowing where to start, you know, and also kind of like, it's hard to open up and be vulnerable. And I know that a lot of people definitely share that, you know, and my friend Mike mentioned just that, like, you know, me even opening up about stuff that I went through can definitely help somebody else out who might be going through the exact same thing, you know, or you know, yeah, who went through it or whatever, you know, somewhere along those lines, someone who can like relate, you know, it might be able to help them out with their story. And that definitely made me want to share it more, because, you know, I can definitely relate to hearing other people's, you know, their stories on, you know, YouTube, and definitely made me feel better and made me feel like, you know, I wasn't alone in my situation, you know what I mean? And there's definitely a topic that I really wanted to open up about lately, and this pretty much explains why there's this gigantic gap in my channel, and pretty much why, like, when I started to come back and started filming snowboarding vlogs, that it was just insanely difficult. And like I mentioned in a few videos, even I kind of like softball it in there. And I'm probably going to save this for another video where I just like specifically sit down, but this is a topic that I'm going to go with. But I went through a pretty nasty breakup back in like November, pretty much a couple weeks before the ski season started. I was engaged, everything like that, and that whole thing, you know, fell through, and it sidelined the hell out of me. So that's been kind of like weighing in on my mind, and definitely wanted to, I don't know, like pick like a day out of the week where I have like a video where I just kind of talk about this kind of stuff, where you kind of like open up, and like the whole reason is to kind of like, you know, help other people out who might be going through some similar stuff, you know, like create like a solidarity and I don't know, stuff along those lines. So if that's something you would like to see, you know, definitely let me know. Hit me up in the comments, because it's something I've definitely been thinking about doing, and I only want to keep it to like one video a week, mainly because I don't want my channel, like I've said before in the past, I don't want my channel to be like one thing specifically, like one thing in particular, you know, and that's, and as most people have seen, you know, I try to be like a goofball in other videos and stuff like that, and, you know, like I don't want to try to be like, have like everything be like really serious all the time, even though like it's important to talk about these serious issues. So yeah, just let me know what you think. Let me know if there's something you'd like to hear me talk about, you know, something you'd like me to get into or something like that. And I know it can be also hard talking about stuff that you've gone through, but hopefully me telling some of these in the future will help out. That's all I can really think of. So, but yeah, like I said, let me know in the comments what you think. Either way, honestly, I'm thinking about just doing this segment regardless, but I just kind of want to hear what people think about it, because I think it can be helpful for everybody. It can be helpful for me too. So yeah, that's pretty much that for right now. And like I said, I didn't really want to start on the topic on this video. I know it's kind of lame to kind of bring it up and not talk about it, but mainly because like I said earlier, I just don't really know where to start. So I kind of need to prepare a little bit more about how I'm going to do this, because what's going to happen is I'm going to sit down, I'm going to start, I don't know, like start stuttering and stammering through things, wind up like stopping the recording and just like keep like restarting and stopping, because I just have no idea what to say. I have no idea where to start, and I don't want to get like mixed up and flip-flopped and everything like that. So kind of want a little bit more time to prepare. Kind of also want to know like what people's opinions are on it and what they're expecting out of it, honestly. So yeah, before I ramble on too much, like I already have, I'm gonna end this video and just kind of throw that out there as something that's going to be happening on this channel. And I kind of do that a lot, and it's pretty much what this vlog is. So yeah, but thank you so much if you listened to the end, like if you listened to all of that. And if you did, I hope that means you're gonna let me know what you think, and I hope that means you're gonna enjoy that content, because I think it's gonna mean a lot. So, but yeah, until then, I'm out.
I filled up my life